morning. So, Yankees made a roster move last night. They optioned out Nick Ramirez, lefty reliever, to make room today for Randy Vasquez, who's going to be pitching in today's game. And now, initially, they said yesterday he was going to start the game. Now, Marakovitz could not confirm that last night. So, I don't know if they're going to use an opener and then plug him in, or just try to get as much pitching out of him as possible. And the Yankees bullpen is gassed. A lot of the guys have been used lately quite a bit. So I'm not surprised that they're going to be making a move for a fresh arm. And my gut tells me they're going to make several more moves for fresh arms in the near future. But we'll see what happens there. And but that's the roster move they made late last night, for today's call-up of Randy Vasquez. And again, any other roster move that comes out, you'll get it here. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, I hope that you do that. And if you just want consistent Yankee news or news from all of the teams, you're going to find it here. So now, a couple other hot prospects. Okay, there's a guy named Aaron Polensky. He's in high A right now. And he's also tearing the cover off the ball. He's up there with Spencer Jones, okay? And he was 3 for 5 yesterday with a home run, two doubles, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base. I mean, this is his slugging right now is like 720. Just his slugging, not his OPS. His slugging, okay? It's time for him to be get a call-up or a promotion soon, as is Spencer Jones too. The problem there is when you move up to the next level, AA, you've got other guys like Jason Dominguez and some of these other folks. Where can they make room for these guys? And then will you have to promote Jason Dominguez and some of these guys from AA to AAA? And then what do you do in the guys at AAA? So you're talking about potential trade opportunities coming up. So when you have this much depth now, and the Yankees, like, their outfield depth is becoming as deep as their shortstop depth that has recently been too. So Yankees have an abundance of offensive prospects. We'll go over a couple other guys as well here. Spencer Jones, hot. Everson Pereira, hot. Right. Not Nick Ramirez. What's his name? Cole Calhoun. He's in AAA now. Hot. Estevan Florial is still playing well too. He had a home run yesterday. He also had 4 strikeouts. So it's kind of an all or nothing thing with Estevan Florial. But I wanted to point that guy out and keep your eye out on him. His name is, again, Aaron Polensky, Palensky. So now, in terms of the Yankees themselves, I think a couple of moves would do them some good right now. And I want to know what you think of this, okay? Obviously, the pitching roster move happened last night. I think more will happen there. Wandy Peralta has been kind of not the same recently. He's been pretty good, and then just kind of inconsistent, I should say. Not as consistent as usual. And again, he's the only lefty really that they rely on a regular basis in the bullpen, which is why I keep saying to call off Matt Crook. And it's something I said last year was the Yankees would be wise, and I think all teams would be wise, to employ or have on the roster 2 or 3 guys that can be consistent long relievers, because long relievers serve as a bridge from the starters to the short relief guys. That batch of arms in the middle, that batch of innings in the middle, could be critical. When you have starters who aren't giving length, like the Yankee starters for the most part are not doing that, long relief guys can be the difference between using 3 or 4 guys in the bullpen or 7 or 8 in the bullpen, which the Yankees have been using far too many. So if you have a pitcher that only goes through 4, has a rough game, you get a long reliever in there, let's just say Matt Crook, throws 3 innings, or Clark Schmidt throws 3 innings. Then you're in the 7th, you headed to the 8th. You're in a different position. Instead of being, you're 5 pitchers deep in the 5th inning, 6 pitchers deep in the 5th inning. So if I'm them, I'm making sure I can get guys, if in free agency or calling up or in trades, guys that can be reliable throwing multiple innings, short or multiple innings. Some of these guys have been converted starters and whatnot, but it's something I would do, which is why I would be calling up Matt Crook pretty soon if I'm them. Now, offensively, I think it would be a good time to send down Oswaldo Cabrera for a little bit to work on some mechanics with his swing. So I think going down there, I might, let him work on some things and come back. Would do wonders for his body and wonders for his mind. I do. And the obvious call up right now for his replacement would be Oswald Peraza. He's hitting almost 350. He looked like Oswald Peraza, elite defense, clutch hitting. Like, he's doing it all. And he's showing why he was the Yankees' top 2 prospect, and the number 2 prospect before Volpe. So, or after Volpe. And I think it would be a wise idea to call him up. I know we say Andres Chaparro, but I think the Yankees are playing wait-and-see mode. They're going to see if Josh Johnson shows progress. If he doesn't, don't be surprised if they DFA him and have Andres Chaparro in his place. I think that's probably going to be the move. Can't confirm it, but I think it just makes too much sense. I think that's going to be the move to replace the Josh Donaldson if he cannot be consistent or can't stay healthy. So, and which to me it just makes too much sense. So that's the other move I would do. Oswaldo Cabrera down, let him work on some things. You have IKF right now, who is basically the backup utility guy, or the 1B utility guy behind Cabrera. And Cabrera's got a higher ceiling, is the more exciting bat, but IKF's been better this year. He has. It's really hard to deny. So, and I know a lot of people want to get rid of him. He's not the problem. Okay, he's actually giving them some value. So, and we'll have more conversations about this too. But let me know what you think of that. Okay, so we get the roster move. Roster moves I think they should make. And one hot prospect to look out for. Some other guys, obviously, Everson Pereira's playing well, and some of the usual suspects. Dominguez is heating up, but he's still batting like 180. So he's not ready for a call-up. So, to the majors at least. There's a lot of stuff going on. And again, we need more pitching depth here too. We need to be talking about more pitchers too, instead of just hitters. But let's get into it, gang. Have a great day. It's a nice breezy morning right now. It's going to get to a warm one, but have a good day, everybody, and I'll talk to y'all later with more Yankee stuff.